What's up guys, VENOM Gt here, back again with another video. Today I'll be doing a thumbnail tutorial, how I make my thumbnails. This thumbnail right here, I'm clicking on right now, is the one I made for my YouTuber friend. I make thumbnails for people as well, for two people specifically. This is one I finished, I've done, and he want me to make another one. I'm not doing that one until he sends me the stuff I need. So I'm going to show you guys how I made my thumbnail. So today I'm going to show you guys how I make just a regular how to type thumbnail. So what we're going to do is putting either a gradient. I don't do that. A lot of people choose gradients because it's better, but I prefer not use gradients. A solid color in my opinion is better. So what I usually do is go here, go to fill and stroke, and then I go what color I want to fill. So for this video, since I'm making a thumbnail, how to make a thumbnail, pretty much I started the video. So we're just gonna rock like a nice little in between green and yellow type color, so it's more like a lime green. And then what you're gonna do next is I usually do this. I usually get my background first done, and then we move on to everything else. So what I do is go to downloads, because I usually make downloads, right? So what I'm gonna do next is I am going to find my fire real quick. Use all that fire. I usually use these overlays, which is called the sunburst. These will really give that effect when you click as an overlay. So from right, see this, go here, click this, click overlay, and it should be fun, just like that. But this is not the proper overlay color I'm using, so just watch what's gonna happen. I usually put multiple as a layer, and then what I do next is I click overlay. Depending on the color, I usually leave this as this, but I don't change it. I usually keep it as normal and put it under. See, creates a cool effect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this layer as well. Duplicate this one and put it on top, and then click overlay, and watch what's gonna happen. Creates that nice little cool look. So that's the little basis. This is not how I actually make thumbnails. Like, when I take my time, it's more technological than this. But and then we're gonna throw in the fire and lightning next. So there you go. It should be fun. Alright, now since we have that, usually what I do is a change. So you guys probably wondering, let me show you an example. Before I used to make my thumbnails, I used to make them where they never had that pop-out look. So let me show you one thumbnail I made from my YouTuber buddies as well. That was one I made on the left side of the one I'm clicking on right now. So let me explain what I did. I changed the saturation and the contrast. Before, this what it looks like now, right? So this is what it looks like now. Let me click save. What's going on? Okay, this is what it looks like now. If you can see, it's popped out more. Before, it looks really gloomy. It looks just white out. It doesn't look brighter. It doesn't look like a real life picture with a light, shadow, and everything. I had to do that myself to make it look good. And the people never understand why my thumbnails look so good, because I just know how to do them. The reason why I don't make thumbnails on the computer is because I don't have a charger for my computer. I will still make videos on my computer. I have Adobe Premiere Pro. I use Photoshop, but I can't because I do not have my computer charger, which broke like a couple months ago, and so I couldn't really do much. So I use my phone now to do as much as I can, as much as editing and stuff. As so far as the other video I posted yesterday, that video was no editing. I just posted that because I didn't feel like editing. If I wanted to sit there and edit for hours upon hours, I will want to, but I don't want to because there's no point. Because a lot of my videos are not really edited needed, unless it's car cinematics I do the most of. So I usually change the saturation, make it pop up more. So I move this to exact 100, then I change the brightness and contrast to 100. But let me show what happens. So if I go here and change saturation, it's at 100. If I go to contrast, it's at 100. So it creates that cool effect to it. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna quickly throw in one more thing that might throw some people off. So what I am gonna do is pretty much take this. I'm going to take another picture, or another, no, I'm creating another empty layer real quick. So empty layer, and what I'm gonna do is I should have two of them. I didn't want to. I'll change the fill of this to like a purple or something, a pink. I said purple, whatever. I'm going to move this down. Wait, let me see. If I hit overlay, I should see a difference. That's weird. Okay, that's a cool difference. I'll choose that, definitely. If it was not overlay, you would see a solid color of it. So I mean, it's not a big difference, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. So this is not how I actually like sit here a couple of 30 minutes or make thumbnails. This is an example what I would do of when I do make thumbnails seriously. But I usually get the background. The background is the most important. That's what a lot of people miss upon, is the fact that backgrounds is the most important of all of them. If your background is not good, you're under a sequence of pretty much, and this is what it will look like pretty much. This is my background. It will look just like this. So once you use the you create text. So I'll make one saying how to make thumbnails. How I make thumbnails. So what I'll do is I usually choose the best font. And my favorite font is to use, because I always download this font specifically for this, is I use my font's Plumful. Plumful's to be. So then that's about it. So what we're gonna do is quickly save this to the gallery, and we should be fine. This instead, and I'm going to leave it like this. And that's just a simple thumbnail. I don't care about this thumbnail specifically, but it's very simple and easy. And then pretty much when you're done, whatever, I would think fire should be removed as well. I think it's fine without fire on it. And that's about it. It's simple as that. I usually don't do extra stuff, but this is how it will look like, and I'm going to just leave it like this, and we should be fine. Yeah, that's about it. So hope you guys enjoy this little. I'm gonna show you guys how to save. You click save once you backed out. So you guys wondering how I cut out my weapons? It's the thing, you go to show pointer. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Basically, you use this and you go to you go to polygon selection tool, and you pretty much tap all the way around the gun until you connect it back. And my tip for you is to tap all around gun for precise and look neat, instead of like this doing quick lines like this. Like, let me show you an example. Okay, if you just do a quick line like this, then what's gonna happen? It's not gonna look straight like around corners and stuff. That's why you see how neat this looks. This is the one I made. I cut out all those little areas in those little small areas. That's from just making thumbnail. So this is what happens when you change the saturation brightness. So you change the saturation, gives that a nice little pop out look. Okay, it has a color to it. Now when I go to brightness, contrast, it creates that nice little dark look. So I created brightness on it. So if I darken, see, there you go. That looks really good. So I mean, and then I'll just create a nice little stroke to it. So now it has a little gleam and glow off of it. You actually see the stripe and stuff, shadow and highlights. So I usually, for the lights, there you go. That'll be nice and simple. So that's pretty much, this is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this little thumbnail tutorial. I make thumbnail for a long time, for probably about a couple months now. I made a thumbnail for a couple months now, and when I first started my phone, it was really good. I mean, I started off. This was probably this wasn't my first one, was it? I think this was the first one I made, or no, I made thumbnail before this, but this is like one of the ones I used to start off with. This is my progression. I used to make thumbnails like this on my phone specifically, and now I'm up to pretty much this level at this point in time. So I improved tremendously by learning by messing around with things and create effects like this. So hope you guys enjoy. Drop a like if you're new.